Hey everyone! Today I thought I'd talk about some of my favorite comfort games. The ones I consistently turn to when my soul is heavy and I need a major pick-me-up. I just came out of a really rough month, so I thought it was time that I visit this topic on the channel. Games, particularly Animal Crossing, and the communities I found from them have helped me out of deep depressions and traumatic experiences. And while there are plenty of games that are great for tuning out the world when I need it, today's video is instead focused on those that help me re-find myself in the world when I need it most. As a content warning, while this discussion and these games are positive and focused on the uplifting, there will be vague mention of depression, death, and other heavy subjects. That said, I'll try to keep things fairly light, but if you're feeling vulnerable, feel free to come back to this when you're ready. I've also got this up in a blog post if written format is easier. First on my list is Spiritfarer, a calm story about ferrying the spirits of the dead to the afterlife. In this game, you help spirits with tasks as you learn their stories, and slowly remember yours. Meanwhile, you travel between islands, gathering various resources and expanding your boat. You can choose how you want to outfit it, whether that's heavy on gardening, carpentry, or just making your guests comfortable. There are plenty of activities to do, and fun little mini games like catching lightning in a bottle or flying glowfish are great events that you can trigger at will when you want to break from the narrative. This game is all about accepting death, saying goodbye, and all that comes with it. It's about enjoying the moments and memories we do have, and not dwelling on the end of it. You can take each character's story at your own pace, so there's no rush to say goodbye until you're ready. That's an important part to me. As someone who's dealt with a lot of unexpected or untimely death throughout my life, having time to say goodbye is a luxury I've often wished for. This game provides that, and it is a comfort that can't be understated. On a similar note, and sorry for the continuing theme of death, next on my list is Cozy Grove. In this game, you slowly bring color back onto this island by helping ghost bears day by day. Learn their stories, help them process their lives and deaths, and support them in finding peace. Unlike Spiritfarer, your character in Cozy Grove has no previous connections with these ghosts, although they do to each other. Still, despite initially having no attachment to the other characters, you quickly come to care for these spirits in their intertwined stories. Harmony is a big aspect of this game, not just to help the bears achieve peace, but to also bring harmony to the island. There are numerous items to place around the grove, but there's a catch. All the decorations have styles, and certain plants and animals like and dislike different styles. So decorating your island is more than just putting things where you like them. If you want to maximize harvest from flowers, trees, and animals, you have to strategize placement so everyone enjoys it. It's an optional mechanic, and you can definitely ignore it, but it adds another layer of bringing peace to the island. And that's ultimately what this cozy game is all about. Finding peace, even if it seems unlikely. Now, let's talk about games that aren't about death. Sorry, I guess you can kind of tell what I've been dealing with lately with those two games. Well, for my third choice, I wanted to highlight Cartomancy Anthology, a collection of short games that explore the major arcana in tarot. If you haven't seen it, I have a review of this anthology that's linked down below. And if you're not familiar with tarot, it's a tool that I personally use a lot to heal my soul and receive messages from the universe. The Cartomancy Anthology is a great extension of this, as a lot of the games explore the cards' themes in calm, uplifting ways. If you need a pick-me-up for your soul, cards like the Star, Strength, and the Magician are great experiences to open yourself up to. Fourth on the list is The Sims. This has been a staple in my gaming catalog since the very first release, and it has provided both an escape and a comfort as needed. The Sims has it all for when the real world gets too tough. Affordable housing, steady jobs with actual career progression, easy relationships. You can build the house or family of your dreams, or just recreate your current living space to plan out redesigns before committing actual money. Sure, all this freedom means you can also play in a completely different direction, taking your revenge out on the world. But let's keep this wholesome, shall we? Unlike the other games here, I tend not to get attached to the characters. Simlish means there's a disconnect, and no explicit uplifting dialogue like in the other games on this list. And that's why it's great as an escape when I need it. But this isn't a list about escapism, that can come later. But rather, this game is great because it lets me envision the life I want, the house I can hope to have one day, and the money cheese that millennials can only dream of. And okay, sorry to mention death again, but after recently losing my beloved cat Avocado, having him in the game with a pet immortality mod is absolutely priceless. The fifth and final game, to no surprise if you're familiar with my content, is Animal Crossing. This series, primarily New Leaf, got me through so many struggles in my life. When I was in my deepest depression and feeling alone in the world, it was invaluable to boot up the game and be met with villagers who were always happy to see me. Their cheerful messages and nuggets of wisdom were, and are, a comfort to me. I've unfortunately abandoned my Comfort Crossing project over time, but if you ever need some cute villagers to lift your spirits, take a scroll through its Twitter or Tumblr tags. Links are in the description. I'm keeping my commentary on Animal Crossing brief here, but only because it's a subject that I've talked about at length through the years and in many places. It could be, and has been, its own video in all the ways it cheers me up and has positively impacted many people. So, if you're feeling down, I always recommend Animal Crossing first and foremost. And if you're about to say, but New Horizons has less varied and more shallow dialogue, I urge you to play again and become better friends with the villagers. The game did add a ton of great new dialogue, but they're hidden within friendship levels and between more common pleasantries. So, there you have it. My chicken soup for the gamer's soul list, if you will. Each of these games offers a great pick-me-up when the world just wants to drag you down, and I encourage you to check them out when you need a little comfort. Do you have any other games that I should consider for this list? Let me know in the comments below. And subscribe for more cozy gaming content, including my top video games to escape the world in. Have a wonderful, magical day.